get started. All right, so welcome, little recovery magic. So we're gonna start just a couple of rounds of sun salutation, as if you've been sitting for a long time or maybe had a long weekend. But let's inhale, reach those arms up nice and tall. I'm gonna adjust this just slightly. Exhale and hinge forward. Hands come down towards forward fold. Good. Inhale, hands to the knees, long spine. Exhale, bend the knees and just place your hands on the floor. Step back to a plank position. Squeezing your glutes, inner thighs, plank. And from here, just gently lower your body all the way to the ground. All right. From here, place those hands under your shoulders and just inhale, just the chest comes off the floor. Exhale, bring it back down. Move your hands back an inch. Inhale and press up into like a middle cobra position, up towards your navel. And exhale, back down. And bring your hands farther back towards your ribs. Inhale, press all the way up to full cobra. And good, gently all the way back down to your belly. And from here, tuck your toes under and press up and back into a downward facing dog. And just pedal your heels out one at a time. Push one heel to the ground. And look at your hands and then just step or walk your hands to the front of your mat and forward fold. And inhale, arms up all the way up, standing up tall, hands facing your head facing your hands, and bring those hands down. Good. We're gonna do two more. Inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. And continue. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor and step back to a plank. All right. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhale for an up dog or high cobra. Tuck your toes underneath and exhale to a downward dog. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, step to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Put your hands on the ground, step back to a plank. For an inhale, exhale all the way down. Inhale up for a high cobra or down up dog. Tuck your 10 toes, exhale, and down dog. All right, go ahead and just drop your knees here. Come back to tabletop position and make sure your shoulders are over your hands, your feet are hip width apart. And let's extend your right leg long behind you as if you're going to do a bird dog. And then gently take your leg across the left, toe to the ground. Keep your hips as level as you can. And now gently walk your hands to the left, peer over your left shoulder at your right toes. Bump your hips to the right, look to the left. One more breath, back. Come on back to the center. We'll do the other side. So extend that left leg back across your right. Drop the toes to the ground. But try to keep those hips level. Bump the hips to the left as you look out over your right shoulder. And come on back through center. And let's come up to kneeling here for a kneeling lunge. So kind of warmed up the whole body, got some hamstrings stretching. Coming into now a wide lunge position. So left foot forward and bringing that left foot just outside of your hips. Hands come to the ground. If you need to, bring your right knee back farther. That's fine. But we should feel a nice stretch here in the front of the right thigh, maybe the inner thigh on the left side. Good. Let's take that left hand, reaching up to the ceiling. Reach, big breath. And good, reach it back down. Bring that front foot 45 degrees out at an angle. Good, flex your toes and then gently press that knee out as you look across and over your shoulder. Good. Final, you could reach behind you for the foot for a deep hip flexor and quadricep stretch. That is too intense, just let it go. 3, 2, and 1. Gently let go of that foot. Hands back to the ground. And good. Let's just stay there, but heel toe your left foot forward so it's in front of your hip. And as we inhale, both arms come up and overhead. All right. And from here, good, let's drop your left hand, the same side of the leg that's forward, as you reach that right hand over. So we're reaching for the floor at the left, and the right hand is overhead. And go ahead now and look up at your right armpit. And then look back over your left shoulder, feeling a deeper stretch in the psoas, the front of the hip flexors. And slowly release. And final on this side, heel toe that leg all the way across. So your left leg coming into pigeon pose here. Gently set your left knee down by your left hand. And we can start up nice and tall. And big inhale, exhale, just gently roll elbows towards the ground if you like, if that feels good. Big deep stretch for the hip. Another 10 seconds or so for the glutes. You could rock side to side. And bring it back up to the hands. Awesome. From here, I wanted to do, just one more. So come on back to a plank, however you can. And one more time with that left leg forward into a lunge. Keep the back knee up though. And what we're gonna do is walk forward here. We're gonna continue to walk around to the left. So you're going to pivot that front foot out 90 degrees and your rear foot, you're on the edge of your rear foot. Reaching back with the left arm, letting your right hip dip towards the ground. Strong in your right arm. Big stretch through the hip and the low back. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back through the center. Okay, go ahead and release. Let's come back to downward dog here. And we'll do the other side. So bringing that right leg forward, outer heel toe it to the outer edge. So you've got your hands in front of your hips. Go ahead and bring your right foot out 45 degrees. We'll target the hip and the inner thigh here. So we gently roll to the outer edge of your right foot. You could press your right knee out, looking over your right shoulder. And final part of this lizard lunge, reaching for your back heel, bending your knee, big twist in an intense quadricep stretch. And gently let go of that back heel. Come on back to hands. And heel toe that foot back in front of your hip. As we come on up for a psoas stretch, arms come overhead. All right, Tucking that tailbone, feeling a stretch in the front of the left hip. Go ahead and drop your right arm, reaching for the ground. Left arm comes overhead, reaching to the side, left hand over the right shoulder. Gently turn your head to look past your armpit on the left side. And then turn your head to the right, looking over that right shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. And bring that back down. And then heel toe. Actually, let's do this one first. So we're still in this lunge. Tuck your toes under in the back so your leg is off the ground. And from here, we're just gonna twist to the right. So that right foot twist 90 degrees. My hands walk over to the right. Good. Leaning on my left hand, reaching my right hand back. Deep stretch in my right glutes and my left hip. For 3, 2, 1. Come on back through the center. And now we can heel toe over for the pigeon pose on this side. Good. Just go ahead and start up nice and tall, pressing that knee into the ground. And if you want, come on down to your elbows. And come on, slowly back up to the hands. And instead of downward dog, we're just gonna roll to the right and swing our legs out together in front. Let's just do one for our back and then we'll finish today with some foam roll. So on our back, and good. Let's see here, grab that right knee and gently bring that right knee towards your right shoulder. Left leg is extended. So big spinal twist here with an option for extra twist. Big exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Let your left hand guide your right knee over and across the body. Right arm out like a T, palm faces down. And looking right eyes at your right hand. If you would like to, you could reach that right hand down towards your waist and reach for your left foot for a little more of a pretzel type stretch. Kicking your left toes into your right hands. But do make sure you still have your shoulders grounded. It's a very deep lumbar and thoracic stretch. Slowly release the pretzel and come all the way back through center and switch legs. So left knee, drive to the left shoulder. Gently release that knee using the right hand. Guide that knee across the body. Left hand out to the left, eyes to the left. And if you'd like to, you could reach with your left hand down towards your waist, bending your right knee. Reach and connect your foot in your hands for a pretzel stretch. Keeping the shoulders grounded. One more big breath as you relax your shoulders, your jaw, and release. And then all the way back up to seated when you're ready. And grabbing your foam roller. All right, let's start with our IT band here. Get the worst out of the way first. And we'll do the kind of the general 3 passes rule. So start with your hip bone on your roller. And from there, just kind of roll to the side. And we're gonna slowly roll down 1/3 of the way on that IT band from your tensor fascia lata, 1/3 of the way down. Just 1, 2, 3. And move down a little farther. So the middle third, 1, 2, and 3. And then the farthest part down towards your knee. 3, 2, and 1. And now on the way back up, nice and slow, but stop at anything that feels tight and just take a deep breath. And release. Good, let's do the other side. So other hip onto your roller. Just roll all the way to the side on this one. All right, and same thing. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Notice any differences from left to right? 2, 3, and the bottom third. 3, 2, and 1. And just like last time, finding a space as you slowly roll back up. Anything that feels tight today, just lay on it. Take a deep breath in. And release. Okay. And let's come back onto our glutes. We'll just do a short glute session here. So either with your knees together, or you could bring your ankle over the opposite knee. Just pick one. So we roll forward and back. And 3. Good. And then we'll just kind of cross friction. 1, 2, and 3. Finding anything tight, just kind of breathe into it. And we'll switch sides. All right. So again, good. So left leg is up. I'm on the left side. 3 big passes here from the top of your sacrum all the way down to the bottom of your sit bone. And again, notice, is left side or right side tighter? What's going on? And then we'll cross friction here slightly. So you dip down and up. Remembering to breathe deeply into anything that feels tense. And, all right. So coming down, have a seat on the ground, bringing that roller just underneath your shoulder blades. Call that hot tub position. And from there, just bring those hands behind your back, behind your head. And gently just roll up and down that spine from the lower rib cage up to the top of your shoulder blades. And finding anything that feels tight. A lot of times if we've had a tough day, our diaphragm feels tight from breathing hard or hunching. Good. So let's go ahead and set your hips down with that roller beneath your shoulder blades. Squeeze your elbows tight and gently push your head back towards the ground for thoracic extension of the spine. Come back up to neutral and then just come down or up 1 inch. Just move that roller slightly. Pinch the elbows, bringing the shoulder blades out of the way and gently come back. So keep those hips down. We're just extending the top of our spine, the thoracic extension. And good. There's no right or wrong. We're just trying to get more mobility into the top part of our spine. And I always think about breathing deeply through your diaphragm to create more space in the front of your abdomen. So last time here, pinch those elbows, head back, breathe deep. And bring it on up. All right, and let's finish now on your back, with your knees up or down, whatever feels comfortable. And we'll kind of go through a 3 deep kind of breath work. So the longest that I've done so far was about 7, count of 7. Stole this from Larry Hamilton, but I really like it. So it helps really bring our bodies away from that sympathetic system, the stressed out system, and back into parasympathetic, where we bring about a lower blood pressure, lower the heart rate, and start to decrease some stress. So you can even sit up if you'd like to. I'm going to lay down. Knees are up, hands by my side or on your belly, and I'll talk you through the first one, and then we'll do 2, and I'll just kind of give you a note. So we'll inhale, ready, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'll do it with you. So inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Last one, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, and resume normal breathing. So you could do that for minutes on end just to practice, even just taking a break in the middle of the day, just to bring some clarity, relax, and enjoy your day. Happy Monday. Thanks for coming to class, and I'll catch you next time. Yeah.